I can still remember the first time I ever heard I sing. We were still working together for the city of Toronto, and he just pulled out his guitar. But I just remember at the time, even though it was still very rough around the edges, there was this quality about his voice that just kind of gave me goosebumps. And I was like, this is something really special.
So how you doing? I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Originally born in Brampton, and I'm a singer-songwriter, touring musician, recording artist. The folk music Ontario community was the first community to embrace me and allow me to really be who I am as an artist. Like, I love acoustic music, but navigating through that space and trying to find your identity and trying to be connected to that community can be challenging and isolating at times. And then when we finally got to a position where I was able to sign my first marketing and distribution deal, he said, you need a label name. I was like, oh, okay.
Before we really established 22nd Century as an incorporated business, it was just and I write songs and I makes music. And, you know, as an artist entrepreneur, Ontario Creates Music Futures program really kind of helped him shape his business and understand you're not just a singer, you're not just a songwriter, you're also a business person, you're also an entrepreneur.
So we've been successful at getting the music creation and music future grants from Ontario Creates, and really shortens your learning time because you're forced to create an application and look at your business inside out. I incorporated because of them.
Without the support of Ontario Creates, we never would have really had to structure our business in the way that we've done.
Specifically during COVID, at least, we were able to adjust to online performances and live concerts online.
Ontario Creates is the one that really kind of forced us to hold a mirror up to ourselves and to kind of say, how is it that we do what we do? Why is it that we do what we do? And how can we do all of that better?
When I talk about 5 to 10 years, if there was no Ontario Creates, I wouldn't even know who I needed on my team in 5 to 10 years. We'd still try to be figuring it out and just like, oh, we suck at this, let's bring somebody on.
And I think for as an artist, his purpose is so much bigger than just trying to make a really cool song that people will like. For the music and ultimately for the company as a whole, it's about putting something out there that's gonna matter, that's actually gonna impact people's lives, that's maybe gonna change the way that they feel when they hear that song. I think that's what the company at its heart is really about. And that's something that we strive to do every day.